Well, hello and welcome to the Charles Cook Podcast. The focus of this podcast is state and local issues here in the state of Tennessee. And wow, can't believe what I saw last night on TV, and I had to come on and do a little bit of coverage on it. As I said, usually I focus on state and local issues, but I guess it always filters down to state and local government. I guess the primary last night in South Carolina kind of sent some people over the edge at MSNBC, and they're finally saying the quiet part out loud. The news coverage got a little crazy with them, and so, you know, if you're a Christian and you believe in your rights come from God, then you are a white nationalist, and this is what they're doing to try to make everybody crawl in a hole. And if you believe in your rights come from God, they think you're a Trumpster and everything. And there's many people who, especially in the libertarian movement, who don't support Trump, or who may end up voting for Trump but don't agree with him on a lot of issues. But so I'm going to pull this up here, and I want you to see what was said, and you can hear it from yourself. And it's like I said, they said the quiet part out loud. So let's hear what she says here.
The one thing that unites all of them, because there's many different groups orbiting Trump, but the thing that unites them as Christian nationalists, not Christians, by the way, because Christian nationalists is very different, is that they believe that our rights as Americans, as all human beings, don't come from any earthly authority. They don't come from Congress. They don't come from the Supreme Court. They come from God.
So
the one thing that
play that again,
because there's many different groups orbiting Trump, but the thing that unites them as Christian nationalists, not Christians, by the way, because Christian nationalists is very different, is that they believe that our rights as Americans, as all human beings, don't come from any earthly authority. They don't come from Congress. They don't come from the Supreme Court. They come from God.
So there you go. As I said, they said the quiet part out loud. And so I don't know where this young lady was educated, but indoctrinated, as you really should say, is because apparently she hasn't studied any American history. And if she did, she probably got the left-leaning version of it, because, in the Declaration of Independence, it settles it. And where she says that, that something like this, you're Christian, white nationalist Christians, and there's a difference between those and Christians. Well, if you believe it, that God is your creator, then he created you and everything, and your rights do come from him. And our founding fathers put that in the Declaration of Independence. And I want to read that here for a minute, and, just make sure that we understand what's there. It says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator, which is God, with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed." So there it says it. Our founding fathers, the foundation of this country, the Declaration of Independence, says that our rights come from our creator, which is God. Okay? I don't know where this young lady got all this stuff. She's been brainwashed. But the facts are that our rights come from God. Now, she says, oh, these people are, they don't think at all that their rights come from Congress or government or anything. What she also fails to see, that what I read right there that it says that to secure these rights, governments derive their just powers from the consent of the governed. So not only do our rights not come from government, but our rights come from God. The only powers that the government has is what we give the government. And these people there on that news set don't have a clue. And, you know, here's the one thing that we need to remember is this Declaration of Independence and this Constitution was not written for lawyers and judges to understand. This was written for normal, everyday people to understand. That way, we could hold our representatives accountable, whether it be the president, the House of Representatives, the senators, all the way down to their local school board. It never was written to be interpreted by lawyers or constitutional scholars or constitutional attorneys. It was written for us. And, you know, these people on MSNBC, you know, whether it be CNN, Fox News, whoever, Newsmax, whatever, just because they're on TV doesn't make them the smartest people in the world. You know, they went to school, they got educated, they got indoctrinated, as I should say, instead of educated, because most education is indoctrination. But you see what's the way that they view this stuff. They've been, you know, whatever university or whatever they went to have really messed up their minds. They can't comprehend something. They can't read this and comprehend it. I don't even know if she's ever read it. But I saw that and I said, you know what? I got to come on and cover this. And so, you know, it's a sad state that this country's in when we can't teach something as simple as this in middle school and really get into civics in the part of civil government and everything. And so when we see somebody like this on TV spewing this stuff, you just flip the channel and say, if that's what they're going to say, they're not even worth watching. So with that, you know, be on the lookout for this stuff. It's crazy. And, you know, it's not just her. It's a lot of, you know, I hear a lot of stuff from well-meaning people all the time. That's wrong. So anyway, please share this with people and, you know, look up the Declaration of Independence. Read it. Read the Constitution. I mean, our two most important founding documents is in a book this size. It's pretty small. It's not like the 66 books of the Bible. You can read this in a couple hours. Take time and do it. And then when you see that stuff on TV, you just like, no, that's not true. Okay? Educate yourself. As the Bible says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Got a great interview scheduled for tomorrow night, and look forward to bringing this lady on and sharing her information. So anyway, have a great day. We'll catch you on the next podcast. Bye-bye.